One Lexington bar owner calls it the most impactful restriction that's still in place, the curfew that requires bars to close by 1 a.m.
But that curfew will soon be lifted. LAX 18's Catherine Collins tells us what this step will mean for the industry.
It's time to break out the 23-year Pappy.
Cheers.
Sean Ebbett, owner of Bluegrass Tavern in downtown Lexington, is celebrating the end of the curfew.
Now we finally have an end date, and I think that's very important for all of us.
It's shifted over the last year, but right now, Ebbett and other bar owners are required to close at 1 a.m. Today, Governor Beshear announced that restriction will be lifted May 28th.
This is the most impactful restriction that we still have going.
That's because his customers want to go out later, and now they'll be able to. He says the constant changing of restrictions over the past year has been a lot to deal with.
Sometimes you just kind of wonder why that week, not the week before or a week later.
So he's hopeful we're close to a return to normal.
We've had several weeks where anyone can get the vaccination, so it's your choice to get it. And so I feel like that burden of, what we have to watch for is greatly reduced because it should be on the individual's responsibility now.
He says customers don't seem to mind masks, but 100% capacity is the next major step for his business. Limits for bars, restaurants, and similar businesses can increase to 75% on May 28th.
We have been and we're going to continue to be loosening these restrictions, but be reasonable. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Governor Beshear says he may have a timeline for lifting capacity limits for smaller venues entirely soon, once the vaccine is approved for younger ages. That could happen this week.
We're ready for it the second they allow it.
In Lexington, Catherine Collins, LAX 18 News.